Welcome friends. Today we are going to learn about bridge course of day 44. Okay. Yesterday you have already seen Pythagoras theorem in day 43. And what is the theorem of Pythagoras? It is hypotenuse square equal to one side square plus other side square, or hypotenuse square equal to base square plus height square. This is the theorem of Pythagoras, or formula for Pythagoras theorem, or right angle triangle only. Okay. Now today we will see some examples based on Pythagoras theorem, how to solve them. Okay. I am sharing a PPT for you for day 44. So let's start our today's session. So welcome to all of you in today's session. Bridge course. I am Mr. Khire Sandeep Vittal Rao. Today we are going to learn bridge course of standard 9 subject maths 1 and 2 for day 44. And the topic of today's is problems based on Pythagoras theorem. Topic is Pythagoras theorem. Yesterday we have already seen Pythagoras theorem. Today we are going to study about some problems based on Pythagoras theorem and Pythagorean triplets also. So our today's topic is Pythagorean triplets. You know triplets of Pythagoras or Pythagorean triplets? Let us see. If in a triplet of natural numbers, the square of the biggest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two numbers, then the three numbers forms a Pythagorean triplet. In a triplet means length of the sides of three sides of a triangle, right angle triangle is given, or a triangle is given which are natural numbers. Now the square of the biggest number is equal to the sum of the squares of other two numbers. Then the three numbers forms a Pythagorean triplet. If LHS is equal to RHS, then only it is a Pythagorean triplet, means it is a right angle triangle. Otherwise it is not a Pythagorean triplet or right angle triangle. Okay. If the lengths of the sides of the triangle form such a triplet, then the triangle is a right angle triangle. If lengths of the sides of the triangle form such a triplet, then the triangle is called right angle triangle. Okay. If the square of the biggest side is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, then only it is a right angle triangle, and then only it is a Pythagorean triplet. Otherwise it is not. Got it? For example, 3, 4, 5. These are the lengths of the sides of a triangle. These are given 3, 4 and 5. Now, which is the biggest side of this? Out of this, 5. 5 is the biggest side. Means 5 is the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. And square of 5 is 25. Now, square of one side and another side. Square of 3, 9, plus square of 4 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. Means 25 is equal to 25. Means square of 5 is equal to square of 3 plus square of 4. Means LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, this is a Pythagorean triplet, and these are the sides of a right angle triangle. Similarly, 6, 8 and 10. These are also sides of a right angle triangle, because 10 square is 100, 6 square 36, 8 square is 64. Now 36 plus 64 is 100. 100 is equal to 100. 10 is the biggest side, means it is hypotenuse of right angle triangle. Therefore 10 square equal to 6 square plus 8 square. Therefore this is also Pythagorean triplet, and these are the lengths of the sides of a right angle triangle. Means it is also a right angle triangle. Okay, and etc. Like this we can take another examples also. Now for example, if 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet, 3, 4 and 5 is a Pythagorean triplet, by multiplying each of these numbers by 2, after multiplying each number of this by 2, then what is the answer? Multiply by 2, 2, 3, 2 into 3, 2 3 is 6, 2 4 is 8 and 2 5 is 10. Then we will get, gives the new Pythagorean triplet. It is 6, 8, 10 after multiplying by 2, 2 3 4 5. 2 3 is 6, 2 4 is 8 and 2 5 is 10. This is a new Pythagorean triplet. Okay. Similarly, if we multiply each of these numbers by 3, means 3, 4, 5 into 3, multiply by 3, then we will get 3 3 is 9, 3 4 is 12 and 3 5 is 15. Means the new Pythagorean triplet becomes 9, 12 and 15 after multiplying by 3. Got it? Now study this and make another Pythagorean triplets. You have to make another Pythagorean triplets like 3, 4 and 5 or 6, 8, 10. Like this you can make another Pythagorean triplet. There are so many Pythagorean triplets, because bigger side square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Is a Pythagoras theorem. Therefore it is Pythagorean triplet. Therefore we can say that it is a right angle triangle. Okay. So study this and make some another Pythagorean triplets like above. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 9, 12, 15 like this. These are the Pythagorean triplets. Got it? Okay. Now homework or exercise for day 44. Exercise for day 44 is, question number 1 is make Pythagorean triplets. You have to make some Pythagorean triplets like 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 9, 12, 15 like this. Make some another Pythagorean triplets as your own. Okay. Question number 2 is trace a set square on a paper using pencil. Measure the lengths of three sides of figure so form. Examine whether Pythagoras theorem is applicable for this triangle. Trace a set square. Sets, you know set square? In your compass box there are two triangles, triangle like shape. Instruments are there. Those instruments are, two triangles are there in your compass box. Those are called set square. Then you have to trace a set square on a paper using pencil. By using pencil, border, you have to draw border of those set square or those triangles. Then measure the lengths of all three sides of figure so form. Which is the figure form? Triangle. Triangle shape figure is formed. So examine. Now you have to examine whether the Pythagoras theorem is applicable for this triangle or not. You have to measure the sides of all the triangles, all the sides of those triangles. and then as a Pythagorean triplet you have to find out whether it is a Pythagorean triplet or is it a right angle triangle. You have to examine this, or whether Pythagoras theorem is applicable for this triangle, means bigger side square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Is it applicable for those triangles? Okay, you have to examine this, determine the Pythagoras theorem. Got it, all of you? Okay. You know very well that what is the Pythagoras theorem? It is hypotenuse square equal to one side square plus other side square or second side square, or we can say that bigger side square equal to sum of the squares of other side squares. Okay. So this PPT is prepared by me. It's Mr. Khire Sandeep Vittal Rao. I am an assistant teacher at Sri Saraswati Bhuvan High School, Jalna. So please subscribe my YouTube channel Shikshan Mitra. Shikshan Mitra. Remember one thing, Shikshan Mitra. Subscribe my channel, then you will get the notifications. Means you will get the message after video is uploaded. New videos uploaded again and again. So please like and share my videos to your friends, relatives, families. Got it? Okay. Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you for watching my channel Shikshan Mitra. Thanks for joining me. So very thanks to all of you. Thank you very much.